What's up everyone, this is Iken and welcome to the 6th tutorial in HTML. In today's class, I'm going to show you how to set up the page. So we're coming to add some meat to the whole thing, like having the header, some content of the body, the footer and everything. Alright, so I start by declaring a level 1 heading over here, and then I put the title of my page over here. So I'll put title of my page, so you can put anything you want over there. So I'm just demonstrating something over here, title of my page. Alright, so this is what goes into my header, and then I would want to immediately bring my navigation bar at once, which is the nav tag. So inside I'll close the nav tag, and inside the nav tag I'll put some of the items I want to see on my navigation bar. So this actually calls an ordered list, which is UL. Alright, so the UL will actually list all the things I want to see on the page on my navigation bar, since I don't want the things to be numbered or whatsoever. Alright, so I come here and then I add some list of items over here. Let me just copy this and paste, because I'm kind of lazy and all that. Alright, so I come here and I paste. Alright, so what I'm coming to do over here is to give a list of items that I want to see on my navigation bar. So I'll start by maybe home, which is common to most pages. Then I'll come to about. Alright, then maybe I'll copy and paste this again. I want to have 4 items over there. So what else am I going to put there? Someone should suggest for me. Okay, I'll just put something like maybe my videos, so that you can actually come here and watch my videos. Then you come here and look at something like login, where you can come and log into the system or create an account or something. Alright, so I'm now coming to get rid of all the unwanted nav and OLs over here. Boom. Okay, before we continue, I would like to group everything in my body into one div tag, or into one division tag. So everything I do for this div tag affects everything on my body, or maybe everything in my body. So I declare a div tag over here. So you should include everything from the header to the footer of the page. So I come to below the footer and I end the tag over here, div. Alright, one mistake I made is that I forgot to bring the body below the footer. So everything we see on the page, as I already told you, is in the body tags. So we should move this closing body tag over here and then put it immediately above the closing HTML tag over here. So this should be the very last thing before the HTML tag closes. Alright, so when we run this code, I'm trying to just do something like having a title of my page, and then I want to have a list of items on my navigation bar, which should be home, about, video, login. Okay, so for now I want to get rid of the aside, the form, the section and any other thing else. So inside my body here, I can still create a div tag which will group all the things I want to display below the navigation bar. So let me just create a div tag over here, and then I close the div tag. So what are the things I would want to put inside a div tag over here? I can't really tell, but let me just say, okay, this is a div tag, or maybe a division tag, that carries everything, that displays small things. Maybe this displays some items on my page. Alright, so after this I have to break this and probably bring another thing so that you have more feel of the body tags. Alright, then let me just say this is just for demonstration, for demo. Alright, so alright, this is the last line of text. Alright, so My spelling here is bad. Alright. I just couldn't like. Alright. How damn. I'm sure I'm correct. Forget. Okay. So I'm actually coming to create clean this side over here. So let's run this code and see what happens. Alright, it tries to display something like this is a div tag that displays some items on a page, blah 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 blah, and then my footer tag also come here. So this is how we actually set up the page. So when we start adding some kind of CSS to style the page, we have a background for the header, the footer, and everything, and then we can position all these items to make it look nicer. So let me show you a little trick in HTML. For example, I want to just insert this tag, title of my page, and I want it such that whenever anyone expands the page or tries to make the page small or whatsoever, the text should display at the center of the page. So I'll just say the alignment over here. So I'll say align equals, then I'll just bring something like center. Alright, then I save this document and then I go and run. So it aligns it at the center. So for instance, let me reduce this. It's still at the center no matter the size of the page. It goes with my cursor and then it's always at the center over there. Okay, so we can align it to probably right. Alright, let's see what happens. When I run this, it takes it to the right. So it doesn't matter, it doesn't really care whether I put this to the left, to the right, or whatsoever. So sorry, I'm just trying to do this one. Alright, maybe I come here and then I minimize the page. So no matter the page size, it's always displaying at the right side. It's always displaying on the right side. Alright, same thing, you can just do it like maybe align left. So this one also takes it to the left side. So this is actually the default place if you don't set the alignment, but I want us to leave it at the center so that every time we run this code, no matter the size of the page, it will display at the center of our page. Alright, so this is how we do it. So you can set it for the footer as well. So let's probably do this for the footer also. So can this really work? Alright, and I save this document and I run. So it also sends the thing to the center. So no matter how or where the page is, everything about the title or the header and the footer will always be at the middle, which is actually maybe a standard way of doing some kind of things and all that. So this is just a basic way of setting up the page. In the next tutorial, I'll show you more things. So thank you guys for watching and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel.